Welcome to Mama Mosey Tarot. If you're seeing me, I might have a message for you. I have the Oracle of Plain Secrets here with the barn owl on the bottom, which is a reference to efficiency and how the owl is made to be so efficient, but if anything else tried to be the owl, it would fail miserably, right? So I want to know what you need to know about that. What do you need to know about efficiency? Why is the owl coming up? So this is the Oracle of Plain Secrets. It is a 2-deck set usually. So notice needs to be brought to something. With how you're living, it feels like, with that barn owl and how that relates to the efficiency of something. And Kids on Bikes came out, so Kids on Bikes is representative of that time when you were younger and you used to be able to go run around and not really have to worry about anything except for being home, like by the time the streetlights came on. But, ooh, oh, okay. So that came out, and then the moon with the symbol and devotion in reverse. But I tend to think of those as something is preventing these from being upright. So the symbol is something you know. The symbol is something that you know, like, innately, intrinsically, something that we all knew how to do somehow, right? And then devotion, which is just exactly what the card is, came out in reverse. So it's, I want to say you know you're withholding emotion, but I don't know if you're. So we have the seamstress on the bottom. I was going to pause and look up the moon because I haven't memorized this this moon card yet. But this was on the bottom of the deck, so I am going to pause and look that up. Hold on. Okay. So the moon is a lifeline that gets you through a certain specific hardship. It's like knowledge in the dark, or like a deep, dark, not necessarily secret, but just knowledge, hidden knowledge that you know is a lifeline. So I think with the fact that devotion and the symbol came out in reverse and then the seamstress was on the bottom of the deck, that this is you are withholding some sort of feeling for someone, giving them time to heal. That's what the seamstress is healing, sewing back together of, if you will. And then this is the King of Lost Things. So it might be that you lost somebody and you're giving them time to heal and kind of ignoring your ignoring your emotions. But Punch-a-Cop came out. And Punch-a-Cop is about kind of defying what's seen as best versus what you know is best, you know? So, oh my gosh, hold on. So it's with the barn owl on the bottom of the deck straight away. It's about efficiency, how you're living, how you're moving in the world a little bit. And followed by bringing notice to Kids on Bikes, the way that you're playing like you don't really have a care in the world. With the moon, something that you're keeping secret, a lifeline. It's a lifeline getting you through a hard time. And that's denying yourself the feeling of this emotion that you harbor for somebody, with trying to give them time to heal. With this is, I'm pretty sure this is representing somebody that you lost, the King of Lost Things. Somebody who is just kind of all over the place. I want this, I like this, can I have a bear, can I have a dog, can I have a puppy, I like this fish, and just as soon as he gets one, moves on to the next. Giving them time to heal though, but with that, I think you need to break the mold here a little bit. And instead of waiting for this person, if you're starting to get that feeling like, why the fuck am I waiting for this douchebag? But let me see. Let me get some more. And see if you actually need to break this, in the sense of you don't need to be patient, you don't need to wait, you don't need to give them time to heal because that's not the space. Promise. So it involves a promise that you made to somebody with a vow, a very, very big promise. I'll wait for you forever. But I don't know that they know that you made that promise to them. It's time for some grounding, earthing, reconnection. Go touch some grass. Now, why do you need to do all this? Why do you need to get past using this lifeline? Oh, because you have a new connection coming in with the Ace of Goblets right there. And that looks like a lifeline with blood flowing into the cup. I think it's the goblet. That's the title. Yep. And then we've got, I knew this card was going to come out. Don't lose your head though. This is pretending you know what you're doing when you don't actually know. Because often when this card comes out, in pretending you know what you're doing, you are usually proven wrong with this in reverse. With it upright, it's straight up wisdom. So there's something that you're not keeping your head about with this situation. Okay, you need to be aware and keep your head. Bottom of the deck, we have contraband, but don't be afraid to go against, again, another card that says go against societal standards and breaking kind of what other people might see as the best. You know what I mean? And then white dragon wormling. So this usually, it might be somebody with a kid. This card does indicate a child, at least a childlike mentality. So this could also, for some of you, be letting out your inner child. Oh, and it might be letting out your inner child and telling them about things that may have happened to you in the past, like really breaking down and being honest with them and sharing yourself. But be careful, don't share too much too quickly. Just wait for the right times, let things happen naturally. It's not a bad thing to wait for the right time. Let me see if there's anything else you need to know. What is this? Inner child. So with the white dragon wormling, this inner child card did come out. So this might be not necessarily a long relationship, with the Spire card coming out this way. Not necessarily a long relationship, but I think it will be very healing to your inner child. And this card, this side up, this other side up, is that somebody needs to break down a system that's set up that's not really balanced or fair. But this one is also kind of unbalanced, but it's more that there are people in power that are kind of, and what I get from it is just judging your type of relationship or your type of dynamic that you guys have. So just be in it for you guys. Don't worry about what other people think. Yeah, definitely don't. Ooh, I haven't gotten this one before either. This one is kind of more like get outside of the echo chamber that you might be in, and don't be afraid to ask for help, especially if you really decide that you need it. But it's more in this vein, I would say, don't listen to other people. Don't, what everybody else says, just let that heal you. Let that relationship be useful for you. But then I got the bell tolls, and I haven't gotten that one before, so hold on. So the bell tolls is a sign of something significant happening, and not necessarily in a good sense. Combined with the Spire, the city must fall, I think the judgment might be too much for the other person when it comes to your relationship. It might be that they just get stressed out by it, tired of it, don't like it, aren't ready for it. So what do you need to know about that? Are you meant to help them, or are you meant to... What's the point of all this? Why do we need to know this? Oh. So we get Luna Moth, which is an indicator to pay attention to your dreams. Capture, which is holding on to something that's not yours. And, oh, the Joker, which is kind of a wild card. So I think it might be kind of up to them. This is more like something you manifested is a chance with this person. But with this bell tolls here and the Spire City must fall, it's really going to lay on them. They are the wild card. This is a very chance. This card is holding on to something you shouldn't have, but represented this way, it's like a real quick chance at something that might pass you up. This person might decide it's not enough for them. They might leave. They might just stop talking to you, or they might change themselves. It really is up to them and their free will, what kind of choices they make and how strong they are or decide to be. So be prepared for either eventuality. I wish you could see the way this balanced on the chair and my leg. 4 a.m. Don't stay up too late about it, though. This is a card of upright, staying up, things that weigh heavy on your mind in that time when you're kind of awake and nobody else is. But in reverse, don't lose too much sleep about it no matter what happens, because they're going to do what they're going to do, and you worrying isn't really going to change anything. I mean, for the better anyway. So let's see if there's anything else you need to know about this. If it's just a type of embrace it as it comes and enjoy it while it's here. kind of thing. I know that seems to be it. Bottom of the deck energy, tether. Make sure you're staying grounded. Make sure you're keeping things, something grounding you if this person does decide to be that wild card and choose to no longer engage with you after a certain point. Okay, you will survive if it does come to that, but make sure you're staying grounded, staying connected, and use what time you can, what fun you can to heal your inner child if you so choose. I really hope this helped. Love you. Hey. Oh no.